All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to our YouTube channel. I know you enjoyed the last video. Well, today we'll be reviewing another thing entirely. You know, this channel is all about reviewing music, movies, and everything pertaining to media and entertainment. We give you the gist, the media gist, the entertainment gist, the gospels everywhere. And that is what we do here. Today, we'll be looking at an EP, the combination of two strong and young Nigerians coming together to create a project. We're talking about Ruga and Bnxn. But before we talk about Buju and Ruga, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Kindly promote this channel, subscribe, like, please promote us. All right, welcome back from that break. Yes, like I said earlier, we'll be looking at an EP that was produced by Ruga and Bnxn. My name remains Nedu. My friends call me Odogu. Since you are my friend, you can call me Odogu, and I have here with me.
My name is Tisé Bnxn, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching the previous videos, and thank you for still watching this one. And yes, we are in for a ride, and let's go.
All right, let's go quickly. Yes, R&B, that's the title of this joint project, this joint collaboration from Ruga and Bnxn.
If you're wondering, it's not rhythm and blues.
Yeah, R&B is not rhythm and blues.
It's Ruga.
It's actually Ruga and Bnxn. And
I love that. I actually love that.
It's a huge collaboration. It was released on 17th of April this year, and it was released under the imprint of Empire Music in the US. And Empire Music has been known to promote African artists in Nigeria, in South Africa, and also in Ghana.
Our artists are just too good.
Exceptional.
Too
it's not, in fact, saying too good is an understatement. Yes. Exceptional and outstanding. But we are talking about R&B, a joint project by Ruga and Bnxn, and it has 7 tracks. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that for a project to be referred to as an EP, it needs to be
less than 30 minutes.
Less, well, I don't know how long, but a minimum of 3 tracks and a maximum of 7 tracks. Some people will have 10 tracks and they'll be like, that's an EP.
No, that's an album already.
That's an album already. And well, 2 tracks cannot be referred to as an EP. Anything above 8, in fact 7 tracks is an LP. Is no more an EP. LP is a long play. EP is an extended play, but I don't know. Extended should be longer than.
Should be longer than.
You know this terminology sometimes.
That's music for you.
Sincerely. So, but these 2 guys are artists that are standing alone on their own.
Yeah.
Buju Bnxn came under Burna Boy's record label back then. That's a Spaceship Entertainment, but I think after
he has to your ears now.
Yeah, after the release of 1 or 2
Travis, I think
projects
is under him.
Who?
Yeah, that's Travis.
Okay. Yeah, under his imprint. That's to your ears. Yeah, Buju used to bear. If you check his Twitter handle back then, it used to be Buju to your ears. So I think that was where To Your Ears came from. Then Ruga.
It was under
Johnson World Entertainment.
He has his own imprint.
Bloom Boy. Sincerely, he has blown.
And I feel like this project is not just about whatever it is that is about. It's also to show, the Prince and Johnson World that okay, I can still do this music P without you.
Exactly.
Because he
even though I don't know the kind of controversy they had that led to him.
Okay. Before this project drop, he tweeted a couple of things that they were using the money they got from his profits.
Yeah.
I don't know the terminology they use in the music industry. But, the profits that Johnson World, they get from Ruga.
His percentage.
They use it to sponsor other artists. They use it to like sponsor other artists.
To promote.
To promote other artists. And he didn't exactly like that. And according to him, they were not really pushing him as he wanted to.
True.
Because if you look at it, him and Verma came out almost at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Verma has gone.
He's global now. Yeah, that's true.
And Ruga is just
rising.
He's just starting to do that. I think it was just, I don't know, I'm not really but it was just, I won't just say he's just starting to like go on tour from last year. He did a couple of shows in Canada, and you know, all that, when he released his album. And even before that, he has been going on tour, but not as how Rema has been doing, because you can't compare Rema and Ruga now, even with the fact that they came out together. You can't put them on the same scale globally.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Rema has a lot of, you know,
even though they are both talented artists, but one thing we need to understand is that when an artist is signed to a record label, everything he does, everything he puts out is put under scrutiny. And he doesn't just put out anything on this. You can't just put out anything on your own.
The funny thing is, Rema 2 was also under Josie.
Yeah, that's true.
It was the Prince that brought out.
It's like they were both under Jonesing World Entertainment, but it seems Don Jazzy took a keen eye on Rema, and Maven Records became like an umbrella company for
There was a time that it was Mavens and Jonesing, Mavens and Jonesing for Rema, but it just got to a point that it's just totally.
I think outrightly right now it's
just. And I think this project, right, for Ruga is, I said it earlier, is to show the Prince and Jonesing world that, okay, I've left your record label, but I can still do this music
on my own.
And you know, from his countenance in what I was hearing, it was like he was angry at something. He was angry at something, and he went really, really hard.
It goes a long way to show that when you are on your own in whatever you're doing, when you don't have restrictions, you tend to do a lot. When you're not under pressure to deliver, or when you are actually delivering and you are not being seen, it goes a long way to show that it's good to stand alone and carry out some projects and deliver. You understand? So,
and you have the creative freedom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because now, for me, I feel like this project started August 2022, when, you know, Bnxn and Ruga, when their beef started.
Yeah,
that's when I'll say this project.
well, okay, and
to me, and if
it lays the foundation.
It lays the foundation, and I feel like if it was still under Jonesing, Jonesing wouldn't have let it happen.
Okay,
because it would be like, you had the beef with this guy now.
Yeah. Well, I saw an interview with Ruga, and Ruga was asked how they came together to, you know, do works together and project. And according to Ruga, although he didn't mention any name, he said that somebody, a big name in the industry, actually orchestrated it. Because they asked that, okay, who was it, you or Bnxn, that orchestrated or that made the move to come together to make the project together? He said it was someone big in the industry, maybe someone who just called both of them together, that this thing is not needed. You guys are and in fact, if you look at the history of beef in the music industry, you discover that it's actually not needed. If you actually want to beef based on your creativity, based on the fact that, okay, this beef is channeled towards making more money. And sincerely, a lot of people don't know. Okay, even people that know, I think we should reiterate it. Let's go back to the beef. Sincerely, even though I'm not too active on Twitter like that, but because Twitter is for the strong-hearted. Sincerely, and everything started on Twitter. You know, everyone promotes his or her music. Now, it started in July 2022 when Ruga was having a question and answer session on Twitter, and a Bnxn fan, Buju fan, then just made a comment. He said, he tweeted to Ruga, he said, Buju is a better singer than you. That was what he said, and that was what started everything. You see, fans, they are part of the problem.
They want the fights, and I think that's what you see. That's what, you know, this big three that we talk about, Whiskey, Davido, and
Burna Boy, is
we the fans, we the listeners that we want. We don't want them to come together, because I tell you, if you look Whiskey, Burna Boy, and Davido in the studio today, and you tell them to do the same thing that Ruga and Bnxn should do, and you tell them that, okay, produce an album, because it is going to
be magic, it will be fire.
I'm telling you, it will heal the world.
Burna Boy and Davido have done a song together at one point. Burna Boy featured Davido.
Burna Boy too was also in the video of Emma Damido. Yeah, I saw a screenshot on Twitter. You see, that's what you were saying about Twitter. It's not for
the faint.
I saw a screenshot on Twitter.
You can be friends with someone, but as time goes on, as you keep growing up or growing higher and rising, discover that those that are loyal to you or your fans will start creating enmity amongst you. That's how the music industry is so toxic. And if care is not taken, it will eat deep into you, eat deep into your team members, and before you know it will create a huge controversy. Now, this Davido FC, Whiskey FC thing, to me, I'm not. I love outsiders. All sincerely, and outsiders. Imagine, can you imagine? Sincerely,
see, you know what I said earlier about the three of them coming together for an album. I still feel like if they do that album, their fans will still not come together. The three of them, you will still be seeing shades being thrown. Now, okay, this one spoils the song. If not for this one,
exactly.
Even not for this guy, the song would have been better.
Let's say Davido, Whiskey, and Burna Boy on the same track. Burna Boy's fan will be like, what's Davido sing? Davido just spoils. And that's how it and
Burna Boy's fans will say, she tell me say, please, what is
to some people they feel that's actually the life of the music industry. There needs to be,
if it's the fans,
there needs to be there needs to be this controversy to make it heated.
Let's take it outside of Nigeria now for a bit. Let's look at this beef that's going on with Kendrick Lamar, with Drake and Rick Ross and all of that. You see that the fans are enjoying it
sincerely, and they can all be in a room together and be gisting, and
the fans are enjoying it because apparently Future and Drake used to be guys.
True.
Metro Boomin that produced the album to this Drake has a song or two with Drake. Kendrick Lamar and this same Drake have a song together. It's Rocky and Drake. They have a song together. They all have a song together.
But now the fans are just creating some sort of
so like it's something that the fans they feed off. Like it gives them, yes, this is what we don't want peace. You people should fight, because even with the fight, they tend to produce these tracks, and once this track comes, they tend to review things about each other. When Pusha T and Drake had their beef, that was when everybody knew that okay, Drake had a child. That he didn't let anybody know
unnecessary things that the other person might not want to put out to the public.
He now told everybody that you have a child, let the child.
Sincerely. Okay, now let's come back to this Ruger and Bnxn, how it started. Now, when Ruger saw that tweet, he responded, and his response was,
heavy,
very heavy. And Ruger has always been seen as a no-nonsense person. He doesn't care, he doesn't send, but he says that's who he is. He's original. He's energetic, and he's true to himself, and I like that kind of person.
He's like Odumodu Black.
Sincerely, I like that kind of person who doesn't look at face to make his expression or make his feelings known. That's the kind of person I like. And he says, I love Buju, he's good, but he's not better than me. Everything I've done since the beginning was only me. All my hits are just Ruger, and so on and so forth. Now, if you look at back then, every hit song Buju had,
there was a time they were calling him Feature Man.
What?
There was a time
it was always with someone. It was always with someone. But as time went by, we discovered that there's something I love about Buju. There's something I love about Buju. He is a good songwriter.
Yeah.
He has this kind of he has dexterity in his songwriting skills.
They call it playing game in the music.
Sincerely, he's good with that. And I can't compare him with Ruger or no. Every artist is good in their own distinct way.
Everybody not king for you.
Exactly. He's good in his own distinct way. Then, fast forward to August. Buju was promoting his
Bad
since 97, and now tweeted, what if I cook that? And we all know Ruger's producer that started with him, Cook Beat. Cook. Then Ruger replied, get a solo hit, then talk to me, Fatty Bom Bom.
So you see, that's when I said he
went back and forth like that until sincerely it was crazy then. And in fact, I even avoided Twitter then, because I was like, what's this now, Ruger? You are good, and I loved him then. I still love him. Bnxn, you're also good. What's the essence of the beef? But sincerely speaking, whoever brought them together really did a good job. And this EP has 7 tracks. I think they released Romeo and Juliet first.
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die, sorry. Romeo Must Die, produced by Cook Beats, and Poe, produced by Blaze Beat. So I think one of the tracks, Ilashe, was also produced by SARS. So it was produced by SARS, Cook Beat, and Blaze Beat. 7 tracks: Bebe, Po, Calculate Love, Ilashe, Rome Must Die, Party Monster, Not Done. I've listened to all the tracks. Wonderful tracks. Well, I can't say I have a favorite. I can't say, sincerely. They're all.
I have 3.
They're all good.
I have Baby,
I think
Rome Must Die, and Po.
I think
Top 3.
really.
Yeah.
Well, for now, I can't really say I have a best track.
Rome Must Die and Po.
Rome Must Die, of course, is the hit track. So
I heard before they dropped, and then
as in the first time I saw it, I was like, "Whoa, these 2 enemies."
And I like the way they didn't tell anyone that
Sincerely,
they are coming together to give a. They just dropped Rome Must Die.
I mean, what's going on here?
When did they reconcile?
When did they say?
And then the way the 2 of them flow together is like rice and beans. On Rome Must Die, the way Buju entered and sweet track. Perfect. And then the second one, Ruga came and he didn't try to outshine. Okay, let me do more than what Buju did. No, Buju did this thing. Normally what we know Buju to do. Ruga to did this thing and
it flowed. It was parallel.
It was perfect. And the same thing they did too on Ilashe. The same thing they did on Po. The same thing they did on Baby. The same thing they did on 7 tracks. They didn't try to
That's one thing I don't really like about we creatives in the music industry, in the acting industry, content creation, and even as a broadcaster, as a radio presenter, you anchor shows with some people. Some people want to outshine you.
Yeah, there's always that competition that I can do better than this guy.
The only person I should be competing with is myself to be better. But if you see that your co-host, maybe on the radio show, is not meeting up to expectation the way that you expect or the way that is meant to, you try to, assist in a way. As far as we are on this thing together, let us, so
let's flow. Is for the betterment of the 2 of us, because now we are doing Ruga and Bnxn. I say that the 2 of them perfect.
Yeah, they blended well.
It was not like Buju was trying to outshine
I go show my fans like that.
Now the pain game I was telling you about that was better than Ruga. I will show you now that I'm truly him. And Ruga today tried to outshine that this thing. They both did their thing. I'm a huge fan of Buju, not just because we share the same surname, but he's really really good. He's back since 97 and Sorry I'm Late. Although I've not heard his latest album, but those 2 EPs, fantastic.
Well, talking about Buju, I think his style of music appeals to the Gen Z, the millennials, and the sort of OGs in the creative and entertainment industry.
I'll say to lover boys especially. Lover boys and lover girls, especially.
His kind of music appeals to this set of people. But I don't know. Then I used to feel that Ruga's music appeals to the ladies. Mainly the ladies.
Ruga is a ladies man.
He's a ladies man. In fact, you can see it in his concerts, the way he rock ladies. He goes to, in fact,
and that was why I think he did a fantastic job on Po, because if you listen to that Po song, that song was tailored for Ruga.
True.
Although the 2 of them did their thing, was good, but the song was
Ruga killed it.
Yeah,
I think I should take you back to beef in the music industry. We've talked about the fact that it is not healthy to creativity, to growth.
Yeah, it limits both parties.
It dates back to, I think, the major beef in the music industry that was well pronounced is the Tupac Biggie beef, and it came down to Nigeria. Ebenezer Obey, King Sunny Ade. Who again? In fact, Saheed Osupa, Pasuma. I think now they've settled.
Yeah, they settled.
Then it used to be Rugged Man and Mode 9, or Rugged Man and Idris Abdulkarim. Idris Abdulkarim was the Hausa guy that could tongue twist like Twister and all that. And Rugged Man will be like, no, speak what we can hear. Speak your mother tongue, not all this American jingoism and all that. So
there would have been a Dagreen and Olamide.
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
They would have. I'm very sure that there would have been something about Olamide and Dagreen. But I think the fans tried to pitch Olamide and MI.
No, that's a wrong pitching. For me, that's a wrong
they tried to
pitching.
do something.
There is like 2 sides of a coin. They are
But I know
great
MI and this guy Larry Vector.
Of course,
Yeah.
a lot of times, of course, even though it's just a surface very fair
They both released these tracks for each
of
other.
a lot.
They went hard.
Of course, they went hard on each other, but right now they are regarded as OGs in the game.
Still speaking about beef, the thing is the industry itself, the entertainment industry itself, it needs this comparison to strive one way or another.
For the fans,
for the fans, for the audience, it needs it.
And is it needed for the artists for them to grow?
Well, it can limit their collaboration. It can limit their collaboration because like let me how do I explain this now? Definitely limits their collaboration. Now let's look at let's pick one beef now. Look at it this way. Let's look at the Ola MI and
Vector,
their beef now. It will limit their collaboration in a way that look at the NSC artistry now, right? NSC might want both of them on a track on their cipher or as judges or something, but because they have a beef and they are not ready to squash it, it will limit their bag. Like okay, if you are not ready to squash it, then the two of you should go. Now they won't be able to the money that they are making from NSC right now, they won't be able to make it.
True.
And it can also limit not just their bag now, it will also limit their collaboration in the sense that no matter how these artists try and play humble and say okay, I'm not a fan of anybody, I enjoy them, all of that. They know who they listen to on their phone.
Yes,
they know
you must speak aside.
After giving that interview now that maybe you ask Reminisce now that okay, MI or Vector, and then Reminisce says no, I like both of them, the two of them are good rappers.
They know who they listen to.
On his way home after that interview, Reminisce knows the artist that he will play on in his car. Maybe it is MI Bad Belle that is going to play on his way home. Maybe it is King Kong Vector that is going to be jamming to on his way home. They know who they listen to. So whether or not on the camera they are not picking sides, behind the scenes they are picking sides. So if Reminisce now, like I said, for example, is with Vector, and then and then MI comes and says, let's make a track together, and MI knows deep down that if the two of them should jump on this track together, it is going to be fire. Or he says, okay, let's work on an EP the way Ruga and Bnxn did.
And sincerely, this EP, the way I see it, is just the beginning. This year is just the beginning.
I mean, the last track
will bring a lot of endorsements, collaborations, and a lot of deals. That's what people don't understand.
Even the last track on the EP says not done. So I feel like they are not. They're just starting. This is just the beginning.
I love Ruga's style of
because
music.
With this sweet, I'm very sure they will still go on tour together with this. They are still going to tour whether Canada or US or wherever it is together.
And big shout out to those that paved the way for Afrobeat generally, because before Afrobeat it used to be called Naija music. Sincerely, people like Wizkid, Davido, I don't know the way they big shout out to them, the way they made it pioneers. They
and it's not just
genre.
It's not just those big three. I think the work has started since Two-Face Idibia, since
that's what I'm saying.
P-Square.
That's what I'm saying actually.
Even though Jazzy has a role, he has an answer.
Then it wasn't referred to as Afrobeat. It was called Naija music. Prior to the band Two-Face and the likes of Rugged Man and Idris Abdulkarim and co, what we used to hear was a similitude of foreign hip-hop music or pop music. In fact, the first tracks Idris Abdulkarim dropped, the soundtrack or the beat actually was beats, instrumentals from other foreign musics. So sincerely big ups to, and again, this set of people that we don't really give appreciations to, the producers.
Big
shout out to Blaze Beats, Cook Beat, and Saz on the beat. Sincerely, these guys are the people that do
the real work, and the sound engineers, the mixers. They are the ones that we don't really know about, or let's say we don't really see. They are the back end of the whole thing, but they are the one doing the work. Because now, Ruga and Bnxn, their own is to just write, lay out the verse, right, and deliver. But you see, Blaze Beats, Cook Beats, and Saz, they will first of all cook the instrumentals from the very beginning, from the scratch. Then you record on it. Then they start another cooking again. They blend everything, they mix and they blend everything together. And you know, it's just a whole lot of work.
Yeah,
extra hours that they've put in. And then yeah, shout out to all of them. Not just Ruga and Bnxn, to SARS, Cook Beats, Blaze, every single one of them. Yeah. And the man that made the man or the woman,
the mysterious man,
the person that made Ruga and Bnxn come
sincerely
together. Shout out to you.
Big shout out to you.
Because if not for you, we won't.
We don't know whether it's Don Jazzy or the Prince, or we don't know. We don't know. But anybody,
Burna Boy or Whiskey or Nedu.
Burna Boy doesn't have that kind of time. All right, wow, it has been a wonderful time reviewing this EP, R&B, Ruga and Bnxn. It's a wonderful track, 7-track EP, and sincerely, well, if you like, you listen to it. If you like, you don't listen to it. The music will still go far. So we are not promoting or advertising the music. We are just giving our own thoughts and honest opinion. Really assist us by subscribing to this channel and also promoting this channel. Subsequently, we'll start, you know, collaborating with other people, you know, to expand the horizon of thoughts in terms of the topics we bring to you, in terms of the issues we bring to you. As far as we're concerned, as far as this channel is concerned, it's all about media and entertainment generally. Well, at some point, we might delve into politics and how it concerns the youth, how it concerns media and entertainment. But the main thing is media and entertainment. That is what we discuss. And I go by the name Nedu. My friends call me Odogu. Since you are my friend, you can call me Odogu. Till we meet again, have a wonderful time.
Yes, my name is Tisé Bnxn, and if you've listened so far, you are at the end of this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Peace.